Have you ever looked at other people and I know you didn't mean it in the wrong way, no judgment, all right, no judgment, but have you ever looked at other people and said, but I have this, or I have more experience, or I've been doing this longer, how come that person is winning? How come that person is doing better than me? They're so much younger, or my gosh, they don't have a team as big as I do. How come they're crushing it and I'm not? Have you ever thought some sort of form of that? Where you're saying to yourself, how come it's working for them and it's not working for me? And you kind of kick yourself a little bit, like, what's wrong with me? What is it that I have to do better? That's really frustrating as an entrepreneur, and you can start to get into your own head, and it can get into your head if you're fundraising for a nonprofit. It can get into your head if you are trying to go for a new goal, and you're just saying to yourself, how come when these people do this, they get these results, but when I do it, I get stressed, I get gray hairs, I gain some weight, I do this and that. And I'm here to tell you, lovingly, when we ask questions, we get answers for them, right? So if you keep asking that, you're gonna get an answer for that, and you're gonna keep getting an answer of why they got more results than you, why they're better than you, why the customers are buying more from them and not you. So how about we improve the questions that we're asking so that we get better answers? How can I improve? How can I achieve my goal? How can I get more support? How can I learn more? If you ask questions, you're gonna get an answer. So now you've gotta stop and ask yourself, what types of questions am I asking of my life, of my business, of my goals, of my nonprofit, of what it is that I wanna achieve in life? If you keep asking to yourself, why isn't this working for me? Why is that person winning? How come she achieved this and that? How come she's living her life? How come, versus saying, how can I do it? How can that be possible for me? How can I tweak certain things so that I can see exponential results? How can I achieve goals with ease? How can I make sales in my sleep? How can I scale my business? You're going to get answers no matter what questions you ask. So I'm here to encourage you to ask better questions. Ask more of yourself and catch yourself, all right? If you are not asking questions, but instead questioning yourself, if you are getting in your own way, if you are just doubting yourself instead of seriously inquiring, right? Seriously being coachable. There's a difference between being coachable and saying, what's that person doing? How can I improve? How can they inspire me? Versus just taking a daily dose and overdosing on imposter syndrome and making sure that there's always a perfectly good reason why you can't win. Oh, it's my price, it's my website, it's my photo shoot, it's my brand, it's the amount of followers I have. That's just a really exhausting way to live, right? Imagine being in that relationship forever where nothing you do is good enough, where nothing you give is ever enough, where nothing you bring to the table is ever enough. That is a soul-sucking, life-sucking thing that you're gonna resent. And now you might be resenting, for instance, your business, and you might say to yourself, oh, it's because of the sales. Oh, I don't like it because this and that isn't working. Perhaps you would enjoy it a little bit more if you weren't giving yourself reasons to resent your business, if you weren't giving yourself reasons to be upset. So here are some questions that you can start asking, okay? Who am I supposed to be in this season of my business? How can I better show up for my clients in this season of my business? Listen, if your sales are low, that might be a really great opportunity to refresh some of your content, to clear up maybe some broken links, to refresh some of the images on your social media. This is time you're not gonna have to do these things once you get a bunch of clients. So how can you use your time wisely? Think of it this way. What if you had 20 people coming over to your house? How would you clean your house? How would you prepare your house? How would you show up for your house? How would you prepare yourself? Are you gonna stay in your pajamas? Are you gonna put on a cute outfit? What are you going to do if you knew 20 people that you really respected and were excited about were coming over to your house? But they're not there yet, right? And you don't know exactly when they're gonna show up, you just know they're coming. right? Well, you probably have some ideas. You might get some drinks, maybe your favorite water, you can put some fruit in it, have some fruit infused water. Perhaps you want to get some snacks going, whatever it is that you want to do. What if that was going to happen to your business? What if your business was expecting suddenly an influx? How would you act if you knew this month you were going to get 20 clients? What would you upgrade in your systems? What would you update in your onboarding systems? How would you show up for your videos? How would you show up for your training? How would you show up if you knew that no matter how many times you messed up, 20 plus new sales were coming in? That no matter what you did, because you can't say the wrong thing to the right people, right? And I think that would change. When you change the types of questions that you ask, it'll impact your approach. It'll impact what you focus on. So that's what I want to encourage you on today. I want to encourage you, because this one thing can completely kill your success. It can keep you at a standstill if you're asking the wrong questions. So ask better questions of yourself. Stop questioning yourself. Be your biggest cheerleader. If you can't see the value that you bring to the table, how do you expect other people to see it, right? So we ourselves have to have that house ready to host. You got to keep your house in check so that you can grow your business. So if you want some awesome training to show you, to make some recommendations for you so that you can be nudged in the right direction of what to do, right? If you want to bring in daily sales or daily leads, then simply write yes in the comments. And I'm super excited to share with you my free training where I'm going to show you exactly what you got to do in your house so that when all these clients come over, you all have the best time going from information to transformation, and you can live out your purpose. You can be fulfilled. You can make both income and have a great impact. If that would be helpful to you, as you ask better questions, as you focus, as you're more coachable, simply write yes in the comments and I'll message it to you. It's absolutely free. And I'm a firm believer that the more you learn, the more you earn. So I'm super excited for you to get this awesome training. And until next time, remember, stop questioning yourself. Be your biggest cheerleader. Never give up. You can have it all and you can have it now. Talk soon.